Welcome to the Golden Eagle Spotlight. I'm your host, Todd Warner, joined by track and field member Sarah Verdoliva. Sarah, thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Now, you set the 800-meter run last winter. What kind of accomplishment is that for you?
I think just in that season itself, it was kind of a rough season. I had been coming back from some injuries, had started a new one, so it was just kind of a relief to have a race where I ran a time where I thought I was capable of. And also just the 800-meter record had kind of eluded a lot of people who were were well within able to reach that mark for whatever reasons, racing too early in the season, just some smaller meets. So we kind of just wanted someone to get it so that, one of us would have it, and the next year maybe it wouldn't be such an aim, and we could focus on some more important things.
Well, it's got to be great for you coming off an injury to set that mark. Isn't that accomplishment for you?
Yeah. I mean, it definitely, injuries are always hard, and it's a tough process. So to be able to run a pretty solid time coming off of that is always, it feels good. Another
great time last weekend at the Mayo Invitational at Notre Dame, top 10 in 1,000 meters. That's got to be great to start off the season in top 10.
Yeah, that was really exciting. I run the 1,000 about once a season, and it was a 3.5-second PR, so I was pretty excited about that. A lot of things went really well in the race, and then also just from that, how I raced, I definitely know that I could run quite a bit faster, so that's always good too. So it was a good solid weekend to kind of set things up for later in the season.
You've been running really well. It's your senior year. Are you kind of assuming a leadership role to the younger teammates on your team, saying that, hey, this is my last year, I'm going to show you how it's done?
I think you always kind of, as you get older, want to do better each year and just kind of show those coming in, those who've been there for a while, that, you can keep improving each year and kind of, help everyone else out a little bit. You've been through a lot of experiences, and they're going to probably go through those too. So, offering advice or even, just setting examples is, I think, always an important aspect.
It's definitely a good job for a senior. Now, how's the transition from cross country to track, with the longer sprints? What kind of adjustment period is that for you?
Well, I mean, first, the cross country thing was a little bit of transition for me. This was my first year doing it full time in the season, and so I'm a little bit more used to the long sprinter aspect of things. However, there was quite a bit of a transition coming from cross country back to the long sprinting things, because I've been doing a lot more base work, slower stuff. So we've been trying to just make the progression very seamless, and so far I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. So. And
next week in the Big East Indoor Championships are held in New York, your hometown. Are you excited for that, for your family to come and see you?
I am excited. The Big East meet is, I think, my favorite meet of each season. You're not just doing things for yourself. You got the team aspect of things on the line, trying to score as many points as possible. And when you have a smaller team, you kind of got to do as much as you can. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited my family's going to get to come. They don't get to come too often, so that's also another great thing.
So is the kind of indoor season going to lead to the outdoor? Like, what are you expecting for the outdoor season for yourself, too?
I mean, you expect the indoor season to have a solid indoor season, and then to just use that as kind of to build off from for each outdoor race, and come outdoor conference time, be ready to go and extend your season as far as you can.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Hope all is well. That's going to do it for the Golden Eagle Spotlight interview with Sarah. You can check out all the interviews at MUTVsports.com and GoMarquette.com. I'm your host, Todd Warner. Ring out Ahoy.